Good morning, folks. This is Jerry
And this is Tom. And this is the Tom.
and Jerry Pod.
Oh yeah. You want to eat some mushrooms?
Yeah, let's eat some mushrooms, dude.
So I found these when I was hiking with Eli and Ian.
Actually found them in the bag or found them in some shit.
Yeah, not shit. Not cow shit. They were in this very bag that I'm holding.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
pretty fucking sweet.
it's like when people, like parents or whatever, are like, whoa, our kids are going to be exposed to these drugs. And it's like, well, no one's going to give them drugs, but they might find them hiking.
It's not always your influences.
Yeah, right. It's just the Lord.
Sometimes the Lord just drops them right in front of you.
So I think that looks like a microdose, yeah? What do you think?
Looks like about a microdose. Couple caps.
I think I ate some before yoga the other night, and it was probably about that much. I think I might have thrown a stem in as well.
Yeah.
But I think that's a nice microdose.
And how did that turn out for you?
It was like I started freaking out right when not freaking out, just getting that nervous, queasy feeling.
Yeah.
Probably like right as right as we rolled up to the studio. And maybe for the first, when had that block under my neck, under my back,
That was like, probably a little
I was
weird.
like,
Take me away.
But once that was over, and I just listened to her speak, and she turned the music back on, it was totally fine. And then I wasn't even really getting maybe some like slight visual effects, but you still get that like scary feeling, like holy shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
But then you actually don't go down the roller coaster.
Got you.
You're
You
like,
don't get
okay.
into the like fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
like,
got you.
it just kind of skips to that afterglow, that kind of nice feeling.
Got you. Kind of just coming down the whole time.
Yeah. But just come down is nice.
Agreed.
At least on acid it is. I can't really remember. I remember shrooms is always kind of a wild ride. But
It's definitely the best best part of the thought process of it. Because it's like, that's when you're just like, whoa, everything's crazy. I learned so much.
But you can actually like string your thoughts together.
Exactly.
Not everything's going in circles.
Exactly.
You're not just thinking
You're
of the
not
same
just
thing.
like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Like, this is what's wrong with the world.
Yeah.
And you're like, then you go down a path and you're like, oh, I'm what's wrong with the world. It's me.
Wait, no, it's
Holy
this.
shit. It's all me. It's all me. Wait, I'm being narcissistic. Wait, I'm a narcissist. Oh, I am the problem. Yeah, let's eat these macro doses here. What do you think? You think these are even? They're kind of weird because they're like black.
I know. I've
And
never
scary.
seen black before.
It's almost like there's mold on them,
black.
but they're fungus. So how can that even be? Black. Maybe that's why I felt
You want some
crazy.
chocolate with them?
I think I'm okay. I'm just gonna eat them.
I think I might do a little chocolate real quick.
I'll go for it. Yeah.
Sometimes just taking them will make you
Little
queasy.
Asner here. This is chewing on fungus with Tom and Jerry. Ian gets real bothered by him. It seems like every time he eats them, it gets worse. He starts puking and making weird sounds. I feel like I'm getting used to him. Did you eat that? I got the keto cup I left you. Keto cup? Shout out Keto Cup. This broadcast is brought to you by Keto Cups.
Keto cup.
Keto Cup.
Get all of your fats in one place.
All in one place. So I bought those at Whole Foods, right?
The keto cups,
Yeah, $8.99.
not the shrooms.
Not the shrooms, yeah. I found the shrooms at Whole. That's where I was hiking. It's big in there. It's a hike. No, they were $8.99 at Whole Foods, and then I checked on Amazon. They are $14.99 for 7, same amount. It's like, well, shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Whole Foods.
yeah. Isn't it the same thing?
It is.
So it's like, what the fuck?
I guess.
Maybe
because they have to ship it.
But
gotta
then you get
ship
free
the other
shipping
shit,
though,
but-
so that's where they're passing the buck. They're tricking people.
Yeah, Whole Foods doesn't have the free shipping down yet.
No.
They're still using semi-trucks, They're
Yeah,
still-
right. Yeah. They don't have Prime. Whole Foods doesn't have Prime.
They
They're
don't
not
have drones.
subscribers.
They don't have drones and stuff yet.
They'll get there once Daddy Amazon comes along. Can you hand me my water bottle over there? My mouth's a little fun right now. A little fun
The
guy.
pod, sponsored by Hydro Flask.
Water by Hydro Flask.
Hydro Flask, the hardest water bottle you ever have.
Keep your cold cold and your hot's hot.
These are pretty good. These Reese's cups that aren't Reese's cups.
They're keto cups. Yeah, it's hazelnut, which is a little more, what's the word? Feng shui? Not feng shui.
Got a little
I guess
more
bougie would be the word, than
Oh,
peanuts.
bougie.
I imagine hazelnuts are more of a
a little more
nuanced.
expensive.
I bet children like peanuts over hazelnuts,
Yes,
Though I think Nutella is hazelnut, right?
it very much is.
Yeah, along with other weird stuff.
Which
but, but mostly hazelnut.
yeah.
But I like that hazelnutty.
I love hazelnut. Have you ever had Panera's hazelnut coffee?
No.
Very tasty.
Word. Yeah, hazelnut and coffee are kind of like
It's
best
a good
friends.
combo. It's almost the same as cacao and hazelnut.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm. Coffee and cacao is kind of the same flavor bodies, I feel like.
Yeah, they're both, beans or cherries? I don't know.
Cherries that are roasted or whatever.
Yeah, I think chocolate's fermented, right? I think they heat them up in the shell of the giant cacao bean or whatever, cherry. And then they let them sit either in the sun. Either they heat them up or they
ferments?
Yeah, they're white initially,
Interesting.
and then they turn brown cacao when they're fermented.
I thought they just roasted it, but
No, I'm pretty sure chocolate has
cool.
got a fermentation in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure chocolate, coffee, and cocaine all from South America. So the world was
What
really
else do you
just
need?
slow before Christopher Columbus came along and just murdered them all and spread the disease. I don't think he was. I don't know if did Christopher Columbus go to South America? I think he just went to like Cuba. I really don't know what happened after he landed. He just kind of.
Nobody really talks about it,
Yeah, maybe that's why. he
Yeah.
just started
But I think that was
pillaging.
kind of his plan, right?
To rape and pillage.
Well, to rape and pillage, but also to rape and pillage multiple continents.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's quite the.
Quite the undertaking.
That's a lofty
for
goal
sure.
there, Chris. Yeah.
Way to go, Christopher.
But they didn't. I thought they were going to like China or Japan or the West Indies, or they thought they were going to get to the other
The
side.
other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I think they did continue down it a touch.
After they got to the Americas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. They probably
Down
like,
into
"Holy
Central
shit."
America, and they're like, "Oh fuck, let's fucking hang out here, bring the babes."
Right. That's probably where they're like, "What is all this shit?
Yeah.
These beautiful women and their voluptuous bums."
Yes. I
Yeah.
bet. Do you think they were large back then too?
I didn't.
Or do you think it's the chicken nuggets? I think it's literally the modern day chicken nugget is making the modern day booty.
Yeah, they say they're unhealthy, but it seems healthy to me.
So
But
look what I got.
yeah, I mean, you would need the sustenance. You need plenty of calories to support
Yes.
a booty that size.
So do you think they had the calories in Chris's day to have the fat booty?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't think there were too many
Yeah.
people over.
If you see people even like 100 years ago, they're like 4'2",
Yeah,
150 pounds.
that's what's weird. They're short too.
Yeah.
It's like they've been starving their whole life.
Yeah.
They had no food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we popped along and we're like, we're fucking white and tall and in charge.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna
Mom.
grow our babies with lots of peas and carrots.
And yeah, meats and dairies, peas and carrots.
Yeah. I feel like I'm literally tall because of how much I ate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
It's genetics, but the genetics can only go so far.
Yeah.
It's like genetics determine the potential.
Exactly.
Your appetite determines
Yes.
the actuality.
Yes.
And I don't think I ate a lot when I was like 6, 7, 8. But once I hit puberty, I was just eating
Yeah, I just always ate.
and drinking water and
Yeah.
just consuming everything, masturbating 3 times a day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, what was it? 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I was super chubby.
Oh, really? You
I
had
was
some
like-
chub?
I was, like, real chubby. And not, like, fat, but, like, real chubby.
Mm-hmm.
And and then, like, after 8th grade hit, I just, like, shot up. But I feel like literally the whole thing, I still ate crazy amounts of food. It's just that my body, like, changed. It was just
Yeah.
like, all right, we're going to start going up now. We're
Right.
going to switch gears here.
Yeah, I wonder if like your body's like, let's pubertize the brain first, because this thing's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, probably.
And then
And
once
that's when you get all the emotions and shit. And then I think
it's just firing off.
yeah.
And then once you keel out, even out, whatever the word is, then maybe
Start sending it to the right places.
Right.
Sending it down to the booty cheeks and the biceps.
Did you run cross country 6th, 7th grade?
7th, 8th grade, yeah. I don't think we had it in 6th grade.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Same.
7th and 8th is what it starts. But yeah, I did everything in 7th and 8th grade. It was like basketball, track, cross country, fucking baseball, soccer.
Nice. I wish I would have done more. I ran cross country, I think. Wasn't very good. I was really bad.
But that's what cross country's about, man.
And it was fun.
Just about running around.
Seeing other people.
Yeah. It's
Those
just
were way
about
cool.
the practices, you know.
And then I'd run track in the spring. I'd run the mile. I lost every race, dude, that I was ever in. They would all make like
8th place lost?
Oh
or
yeah,
like...
and like far from 7th. And I
That's
would just do it anyways. Just fucking
Nice.
run it, not giving a shit. And it's Badger too. It's not like we actually had to try out. But it was
Yeah.
just like, I just want to be part of the team. And they let me be part of the team. So it was
Yeah.
cool.
You
And there were
remind
plenty
me-
of other people that sucked.
You remind me of this one kid we had on our team that was named Chris Eady. This kid was just like, he was like that, like, just like dumb fast. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like he was a smart kid and stuff, did good in school, but he was just like dumb fast. You know what I mean? Like he
sprinting,
just ran.
like- yeah.
Like long distances, short distances. He would run in jeans. Like it didn't fucking matter. dude.
Ah, okay.
Like
alright.
he just fucking ran. He literally ate before the district race. He literally ate like the large fair fry that you get.
Oh,
A
yeah.
large fucking fair fry and then ran a PR. And I was just like, this kid.
Yeah, the starches, all those
That's-
carbs.
Yeah.
Still, that's when you eat all that like a potato and you
You do
jostle.
not feel good after.
No,
Yeah.
nobody does.
No.
There's pretty much no like solving that one. Man, those fries were so good,
Right.
especially after
Nice
you
and
ran.
Greasy.
Sitting in the
All
rain
that
all day.
salt. Yeah.
But yeah, cross country was fun. I liked going to the like the schools like McDonald. I would have never gone to McDonald, those school grounds, because where even the hell is McDonald? Somewhere between Girard.
You guys
and
didn't like
Weathersfield.
race at McDonald?
No, we
you guys
did.
were D3, right?
That's what I have no idea. We were the knack.
Yeah, you had to be D3. I mean, I think
Was there a
we
D4?
were-
We might have been D4.
Maybe. I think it was only 3 for cross country.
But that's what I'm saying. I would have never gone to McDonald's if had it not been for cross country, because we wouldn't have played them in basketball or
yeah.
anything. But the huge,
Sweet fucking course.
yeah, probably the best one.
The coolest course.
The only one
Brookfield
I've
was
actually
cool
enjoyed.
too.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Up and then down halfway.
Yeah, they were like a graduate. Those were like graduate hoods. You kind of
Yeah.
ended up in a field, right?
Yeah.
And then you came back.
Yeah, McDonald definitely had the quality setup. It was like cool little like around the top, through the trees and shit, and then you just like fucking whip it down through this cool little valley, and then you gotta climb.
Right, you're on the
The
little
very
path
end.
next to the creek.
That was so pretty down in there.
Right. I wonder what it was like when you're actually like competing, like people trying to pass each other.
It was
out
intense,
there.
yeah. And it's crazy because like I have to fly down this fucking valley because I'm about to have to climb like a 250-foot straight up cliff.
Right.
So like you're like, I gotta catch up as much time as I can right now.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's just flying. I know so many people would just like fall through that, like get tripped up and like get all
Into the shrubs.
Oh. yeah,
That's intense. It probably didn't get any like intense like that at any other ones.
yeah.
Because usually they were wide, You had at least
Yeah.
another like body length.
True. Brookfield was wide. I think at least like 4 people wide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. In the woods there, it was huge.
Yeah.
It's like 2 4-wheeler paths.
Yeah. I remember we did the Billy Goat Challenge,
Okay.
and it was me, Eric Harris, and David Vine. We were like the crew. We would fucking FUN fun, period, if you're out there, bros.
Shout out. Shout out to the Jerky Trot.
But we fucking did this Billy Goat Challenge, and you tie 3 people together,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to run together, and you only have like 2 feet of rope, so it's like you have to run together, you
Yeah.
know. And Eric Harris was like he got like 15th place at state cross country meet senior year and shit like that, like super good runners, so I was like pretty terrified going into it, but that was a fucking challenge, man. Like running with 2 other people down at like, you know, like you don't think about how much you change speeds, but like you definitely do when you're like with other people and they're like yanking on you and like, you know, like you can't just like let your body fall down the hill because you got to like wait for them or like, you know, like all the normal, just like chill things you do when you're running, like you can't do. You got to just like, it's like marching, you know, it's like,
kind of be in sync. So did you guys do that in the actual like race, like a meet?
No, this was like a Saturday race, like just a fun thing.
Oh, okay. A bunch of people do it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, running's huge, and it's in McDonald. Running's huge in McDonald, so it's like the whole town. It's like the 4th of July parade for the town. You know.
Okay, I see. It's like their football kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did they have football at McDonald? They had to have.
I do believe they did.
But they were like at the small.
They might
town,
not have had like soccer or something like.
Something weird, no volleyball.
Yeah, I feel like because like everybody there runs.
Yeah.
So like there might not be soccer or something like that, you know, but one fall sport or whatever. But yeah, everybody was crazy fucking runners. I used to love going out there. We would party out there with them, and they were all fucking wild because they're all just runners, and runners are literally just like the goofiest, like fucking just wild people, you know.
Doing wild
Usually
shit.
people that have like extreme fucking ADD that just have to get it out by running. You
Oh
know?
yeah, right.
So it's like everybody's just crazy as fuck. It was always just a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Like even all the girls are just fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, I'm definitely glad, even though I would lose pretty much every race, that I did it, especially cross country, because that was fun. We had a good coach. Track's hard because there's like one coach, and they don't give a shit. I mean, it's someone that graduated like 5 years ago and just graduated college, not fucking do anything, you know, like what we were 3 or 4 years ago, just dicking around for a summer. Oh yeah, I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll bow back to the roots.
I guess I'll go run a mile.
But yeah, and especially if they're, I mean, you're just like dealing with what 20, 30, 40 little shits. You know, running around the entire track. Some of them have giant weighted balls and giant
spears.
Yeah, we didn't have the spears. You guys had the javelin.
We didn't have the javelin,
or not the javelin. The other one. Where you stick the thing in the ground and like jump over the pole vault. You guys had the pit. Did you guys actually do that? Because it's like kind of dangerous, isn't it? There's like insurance issues with pole vault.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks fun though. Just do it, you know.
Yeah.
But
fucking pole vault.
When you're actually doing it, they're like pressing their like arm like up the thing, and they're like pretty much doing a handstand on it as they're going over, you know. No wonder.
It's like a whole body. Like you have to just like fling your body and like literally throw your feet and then like work it up your back and then like push with your arms. Like it's a complete fucking workout.
I could see how like someone would be injured doing that. You know?
Oh yeah, and you never know what you're landing on. Like you could land on the pole.
Yeah,
you could land on, or you could land on the bar. You know.
Oh right, or both,
or not on the pad,
or miss. Yeah,
you know.
Just come up short, go the wrong way.
Well, that's what happens a lot. That's kind of how they teach you. Is like you like go up and then you learn to just kind of like fall back at first. You know, just to get your like form and everything right. I used to always watch them just kind of like. You just run up to the thing and put it in the hole and kind of like just jump up, you know, and then different forms of that. You just keep going and then finally you like do it. But
okay.
But you kind of first you like learn how to fall, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
You like learn how to like
the wrong way.
Come back.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're not
That's
like
how you learn. That's how you learn.
You got to learn how to fall first.
You got that Johnny Bravo
Fuego stick, man.
Fuego stick. We've got some clove here.
Got a little clover.
I feel like jobs, they kind of care about, you know, smoking weed or whatever. Getting hammered.
Yeah, jobs
because they don't want you coming in to work stoned and hammered, right?
Yeah, because all you're gonna do is have this conversation right here, and you're gonna waste 3 hours of your fucking work day.
Right. Yeah, I was in cross country. Yeah, were you in cross country? Like, Tom, you need to go.
Tom, I told you I need those fucking papers.
But what I'm saying with the mushrooms is that there's pretty much no chance that you can come into work on mushrooms. Right? Like you just be like, like I gotta go. There's like I feel like there's not really a concern with people eating mushrooms, and I don't think you can drug test for mushrooms really either.
Yeah, well,
So
it's
it's
kind of
like-
obvious, also.
Yeah, right. It is. Yeah, it's true. That's what I'm
Like,
saying. I'm
if
thinking,
you work with somebody every day and then you come in on shrooms, like
yeah,
I feel
right.
like somebody's gonna know,
right?
Like Tom, what's going on, man?
I hit my head. I don't know. My
I'm
pupils
just-
are huge for some reason.
I'm
Are they
just
about the same
kinda
size?
out
One
of
bigger than
it.
the other? Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you could be more open about the shroom use, just because everyone's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, mushroom. Even people that don't, are like, yeah, maybe not. People that have like no idea what mushrooms are probably think it's the devil. You're like, oh my goodness.
Definitely.
Our moms are gonna be like, Thomas, Gerald,
I can't believe you.
we ate psilocybin once. Goodness. Just kidding. We ate shiitake. This is just for our health.
Do you know those come out of a cow's butthole?
Thomas, that's where cow's buttholes come from. No, the ones like these ones, they're selectively bred so that if bacteria or fungus, another one, is in there in the substrate, that they won't grow. So these don't actually grow in the wild.
Oh.
They've been selectively bred to
What
the
do
point.
they grow in?
Then it's like
Just the soil?
it's like I forget what they call it. It's almost like fish tank rocks. Not like that exactly, but some sort of like rocky material. But yeah. That's why it's like you don't need to be worried about like poisoning yourself with these, other than the intended poisoning, obviously.
Yes.
But because if I ate some out of if I found some in the poo under a cow patty, I don't know, like how do you wash them? You wash the shrooms?
You
You
don't.
steam them? You just eat them right then and there. Hope for the best.
Well, you dry them, right?
I guess you gotta dry them.
So that would kill some,
I guess.
maybe.
Like
If
bacteria?
you, like sun dried it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Bacteria.
But I think that's why, I'm assuming that's why they selectively bred them like that. That's why you have to like, you ever see them? You ever seen the docs where they do it? They like disinfect the entire room and they have the entire like gown PPE on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You gotta disinfect everything.
Interesting.
It's pretty wild.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are there like legit companies doing that anywhere, or is it just
I
all
don't know about
like
that.
black?
Well, they're decriminalized here in Denver. Shout out Denver. Awesome
Shout out
place.
to Denver.
Always got to remember to put them back in to not drive with them when I go down to Colorado Springs. You're like, oh, you're going to jail, boy. Come on. But no, yeah, they're
Bit different
decriminalized
policy
though.
down there.
I think they're in that weird zone like weed used to be in Ohio. Or
Gotcha.
still is, where it's like they'll give you a fine and a criminal record, but we won't actually put you in jail.
Yeah,
So
won't give you the old.
I'm sure you're not allowed to. You might be allowed to do a little personal, but I think Oregon like went buck wild, right? And they just like let everyone do all the drugs.
Pretty much, I think
That's cool.
all the drugs, right?
All
Is
of them.
Denver just
I want to say it's
psilocybin
and DMT,
Oh, okay.
not LSD and MDMA, because those are
So those are still like off.
those aren't like decriminalized. I don't think, because they're not like quote unquote natural.
So are those technically
synthetically
still
made.
Schedule 1 then?
I don't know, because the shrooms
It
are
might be
probably
like-
still Schedule 1 federally, right?
True.
But the state just says, because weed's still Scheduled 1 federally. Shout out to Joe Biden
Yeah.
for
There we
not
go,
doing
Joe.
any of that stuff he said he was going to do.
There we go, Joe.
Let's not get into politics. This is an apolitical podcast. No, this bullshit.
Currently.
We did talk about Brandon, though, didn't we?
We did talk about Brandon,
And
but we were
NASCAR.
talking about the social
Yeah.
context of
The bleeding into culture
yes.
that those fellas people have.
Yes, we're a culture podcast. We're not a political podcast.
Pure culture, honestly. And culture is everything. We can really talk about whatever we want.
Exactly.
We just don't need to be getting angry at each other. Being like,
What? Don't you talk about Trump that way.
I love Kamala Harris. I love Kamala Olives. I love those. The purple ones, they're the best ones. They're the best.
Best.
You an anti-olive guy? No. But
I actually prefer the green ones.
greens aren't bad. It depends on the green. You know, if you get the weird grocery brand one.
Really really intense. But yeah. If they're the good ones, they're good.
Like the ones at Whole Foods that are like fat guys.
Mm-hmm.
Not those weird little kind of grayish green ones. You know what those.
Yeah.
And the blacks are a little too black too.
Yeah, I don't mind
pure
the
black.
blacks.
I feel like they get dyed with an ink.
Yeah.
Could be, probably not. But why are the purple ones purple? They look and taste so much better.
Yeah, do you think the olives are that, right? It's not dyed, right?
I don't think.
Olives.
Unless they put just something in there to darken it,
Are there any olives grown anywhere around here? Olives are
Yeah, I think that's probably in California.
Yeah. Fucking olives. Never really thought of it as a plant before.
I guess it's a tree, isn't it?
I think of it like a grape,
Which
but
trees
that
are
might
plants?
not be correct.
Yeah, grape's more of a vine.
Yeah.
You would think olives would grow on vines, though. I wouldn't be surprised. They have
Yeah.
pits, though, like a peach.
They do have pits. Yes, you're
They had some at the Botan Gardens down here, a couple blocks away. Shout out to the Denver Botanical Gardens.
right. Botan.
Yeah, I went to the
Have you hit the zoo yet?
haven't been to the zoo. I'm not too much of a zoo guy. I like zoos.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
Yeah.
A little strange.
It's a little weird. It's weird in the moment. I very appreciate zoos because most of those animals are saved. I don't really know that. I could be lying.
They could be
there's a
from
lot of
anywhere.
research that goes on that helps the wild ones, right? The conservation efforts where these animals actually live.
Yeah.
So is the couple suffering worth the greater good of the elephant community?
You would think.
And do they need our support financially by going to the zoo? Sure. I guess we could just donate and not go. But I like going
True.
to, I like the flamingos and
I
the
think
giraffes. They don't give a shit about fucking being at the zoo at all. They're just like,
Exactly.
this is awesome.
And it's a good thing to have for kids to
Totally.
to learn a love for animals, I think.
Right. Because you see all those, you learn about jaguars, leopards. And all that.
Exactly. And they teach a bunch, they have a bunch of little classes and programs and
Right.
come have yoga at the zoo, and I don't know if they do that, but
They
that
probably
would be
do
cool.
here. Right now in Cleveland and Nashville. That's what I remember when I went to the one in Nashville, is that it was all kids 2 to 6 years old,
Yeah.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just seemed real
Let's put up mine.
real hot for a minute.
Got a little hot. I'm probably leaning a little too much into this one. Try yours out.
Oh, we're talking.
Okay,
good.
yours is going yellow.
We're all good.
Okay. I think we're good now. Nice. What are we talking
Cool.
about? Killing animals?
Yeah, just sticking animals in a fucking fence.
Yeah, I feel like it's the leopards and the jaguars that really,
Yeah.
they want to run.
And the lions that are just standing in one place, or
not really doing anything.
yeah, or just the ones that just fucking walk in a total circle around their thing so much that it's
There's a path.
it's fucking
Well, you got the koalas, right? You got the fucking red panda that's not
Yeah.
he's just slowly walking. They probably don't even know. They probably can't even see that far.
Yeah. the one in Cleveland's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, Cleveland's got awesome. The rainforest.
Yeah, and it's got I feel like the animals all have a lot of space there as well. It seems pretty.
It is huge.
There are still some that were weird. I remember the tiger was kind of weird, and
It's really the cats that bother me.
Yeah.
I feel the leopard.
because they're
and the
made to
jaguar,
fucking
come on.
run and
Yeah.
own a lot of fucking land.
Run far, distances.
Yeah.
and like sprint, especially a cheetah. Like they can't get top speed there. TS.
Oh no,
They can't get TS Elliott in there.
Yeah, they probably can't even run. There's only like 200 feet.
Right. They're the ones with the, I don't know if it's the leopards or the cheetahs.
They can kind of roam around, yeah.
But they have that path, like that's what my goats would do. There'd be a path around the exact outside. Okay. After theirs is from pacing. The goats is because they like to nibble on the shrubs outside of the fence.
Yeah, I did think the Cleveland one was sweet though, because they had all kinds of like, where like all the animals could kind of go like all over the place through all these like, they had like the monkeys up above and like, I don't know.
You talking about the indoor part or the outdoor part?
It's just outside. It's like you walk outside and you walk around this area and then you have to walk back in like the same doors, back in through the like, I don't know.
I can't remember the Cleveland.
It might.
Zoos are all kind of the same. Cleveland has that rainforest, which is distinctive.
Yeah.
I always remember the rainforest because the orangutans and like they were always fucking doing weird shit to each other, like sticking their fingers in each other's
eating shit
orifices, eating each other's shit.
I remember when I was a child, I watched some kind of gorilla eat its own shit, and that was like a very distinct memory in my mind.
The other animals do that.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean,
rabbits do.
If you're in a pinch, you probably don't want to eat what your body gave up, but I mean, why not?
Right. Gotta be something on there. Something about that.
If you got nothing else. I mean, wouldn't you rather like eat like a leaf or something though? Like,
yeah. I guess what if you're on like a raft in the ocean?
True.
If I was in the ocean, I would eat my own shit. That's a bad way to die.
Oh yeah,
no
Tom.
Water to wash it down with.
Yeah, Tom died of dysentery.
Dysentery started dissing his own Terry on the old Oregon Trail. Would you rather? Okay, listen. Would you rather be like Lewis and Clark, or like on the Mayflower? Obviously, Lewis and Clark. That's a bad question. I think I can answer that one. Fuck being on the Mayflower. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
I guess you wouldn't have to do anything. Lewis and Clark actually had to walk, but at least you could stretch out.
Yeah, but that would be pretty fucking rough.
It'd be pretty rough. It would be
going through all this shit for the first time on like what? Like how do you even get through this shit?
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad. I think they went north.
Where were they?
I think they went like Montana way.
Yeah.
There's no other way. There must be some sort of Cumberland Gap up there.
I guess it does kind of get chill. But you still have to go through like the Tetons or something. Like like you still got to go through something.
Probably some trial and error. They probably went like 50 miles in. We're like, fuck.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's keep going north.
But you could probably follow a creek, a river more so than a creek. But
that's true. Like how 70 cuts through, you know.
Mm-hmm. There's probably a river in there, like the Missoula River or something.
Yeah.
That's like carving out a little something.
True.
And if you went south, you'd hit the Grand Canyon, and you'd be like, "Shit, do we really want to go down there? We never come out." Because that's does that thing end? You know, imagine come upon that like just flat desert with a river, everything's good, and then you're like, "What? We have to go down there? That's where the water is." That's how we survive down there? I don't know, Lewis. Come on, Clark.
Told you should have brought more water. Yeah.
But yeah, I think they went north anyways, which would be fucking worse.
Which wouldn't make sense. Why would you go north?
I mean, yeah, you'd think they'd know to go south.
Go south.
It gets pretty fucking hot down there, though. But they ended in Oregon, though.
And I guess you got to have more food and stuff in the heat, maybe. Well,
it's probably pretty sparse wherever you go.
Yeah, it's probably pretty
this whole corridor,
similar.
Montana to, like, Arizona.
Yeah,
we'll have to look that up for next time, though.
Yeah, well.
I could now, but Jay wouldn't give me his Wi-Fi password.
Episode 4 will be Lewis and Clark.
So we should...
Info sesh.
Is it mule hour? Time for mules?
Alrighty.
Because we're going to run out of mule facts eventually. Maybe we should do Mule Mondays.
Time for mule facts.
But I suppose we can't reliably do a podcast every day or like every Monday, you know.
Yeah,
When do you usually
yeah,
get
but when it happens to fall on it, it does. You know.
You're right.
I kind of like the fresh aspect of that. You know.
Yeah, it could surprise us.
Yes.
Be like, oh
exactly.
shit, it's Monday.
It's fucking Mule Monday, dude.
Right.
It's not actually Mule Monday anymore, but
All right.
for the first week of the pod, we'll just do mule facts. You know.
The mule facts. I think it's.
I think we need them just to start out. I think we need something.
And we have the children's book about the mule. And we have the whole Jesus thing about the mule.
Yes.
The scripture. I think the mule will. It'll feed itself in a way, if you will. Like a pack goat. Because there can't be so many mule facts. Be like, mules don't have spleens. Mules don't have appendi.
Did you actually? We might be corrected on this right here. The word mule.
Mule.
Mule can be used for any hybrid and is a cross between two species. I guess we kind of figured that out, but any hybrid.
Like any?
Any. So are they saying just anything on the spectrum? Like, is there kind of a spectrum? Like, oh, I'm only 60% mule. You know?
No, I think you're either
I'm like
a mule
60%
or
horse, and I'm 40%. I'm 40% donkey.
No, yeah.
You can look up my what's the fucking gene?
The jeans?
The gene company.
Levi Strauss.
Levi's. No.
Is that what you got? Levi's?
I don't fuck with Levi's. No.
You don't fuck with Levi's?
I do have a pair of Levi's, but I don't know. I got a couple like cheap Wranglers.
Ooh.
You know?
Shout out Brett Favre. Shout out Brett. I think his boy,
My dude, Brett.
I think his boy Aaron just lost in the Sportsbowl.
Yeah, everybody was talking about the Sportsbowl, dude.
Everyone's talking about Sportsbowl nowadays.
Everybody's talking about the Sportsbowl.
I think it's that Sportsbowl time of year. It's the only thing that gets people through January, you know. At least, you know, Sportsbowl people. But I guess it's exciting this year.
Yeah.
But
apparently it was some pretty good football. Might have to watch the rerun.
I probably won't.
Gotta watch the last episode one more time. Was it like the bowl? Was it the Super Bowl?
Or no, I don't think they've bowled yet.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let me know when they bowl, because
I think it's usually
we should watch the bowl, dude.
We could do a live
on the
bowl.
pod. The live bowl.
Right. We should do a live bowl. Fuck
we should do a live bowl.
We got to do something for everyone.
A nice sports
it's part
bowl.
of the culture, whether we want it to be or not.
A nice sports ball bowl.
Yeah.
With Tom and Jerry.
Just the Super Bowl with Tom and Jay.
Just have some wings, some buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, get some wings, some dings.
Take out the Buick.
Yeah, you should get
the Buick
out.
Wings.
Dust off the old Buick. Get out the boat, the bench seat.
And just have ourselves a good football fight.
Yeah, I think that's around Groundhog's Day. I don't know if
Nice.
when Groundhog's Day is. It's usually the first week, though. We should do a Groundhog's Day one, too. Roast the groundhog.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the greatest holiday. That'll never get canceled.
Let Punxsutawney really punk us.
There's no Me Too in Phil. He's a groundhog. He said what to you? No. Punxsutawney Phil. Well, he had to have died. We got to be on the Phil the 4th or something by now. The old fat bastard in there doing nothing all year.
Same Phil.
It's the same Phil.
Oh, I bet it's the same Phil.
Maybe that's the whole thing. It's like it's a 500-year-old fucking groundhog, and that's the miracle.
Yeah.
He should be a character in the Mule Story. We can get Punxsutawney in there. You think that's copyrighted? Like just using Punxsutawney?
Just use Punxsutawney.
The town.
Have you ever been to the town?
No.
Of Punxsutawney?
It's pretty close to us though. It's on 422, I think. In Pennsylvania.
It's on 422?
Yeah, 422 goes into Pennsylvania. If you just take
it is. It is. Yeah, I do remember that.
you'll get there.
We were driving through the mountains in Pennsylvania, and we decided to stop. How many Punxsutawney Phils have there been? One, dude.
Oh.
There's only
Is
been
that the fucking joke?
one.
There's no
Since
way.
1886.
1886. Oh my god.
He gets his longevity from drinking the elixir of life. You didn't know, dude?
Oh, is that what he's in there? Just getting hammered all day?
Yeah.
Well, he might live forever if you do that. Just drinking that brew. Maybe he's
Yeah.
in the Matrix.
If you ever go to
Down
the
on
town,
Matrix.
it is literally the whole town is built on Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh, really? Nothing else.
Every business is like Punxsutawney Pawn, Punxsutawney like whatever. You know, like most towns are kind of like that, but not every establishment.
Yeah.
And like literally every establishment also has these Punxsutawney Phil statues outside. Like, you know how Warren has the spirit or whatever, the Packard
the spinning hot dog?
emblem,
Oh, yeah.
the Packard emblem. They have
thing.
like those concrete things everywhere,
Yeah.
like painted different and stuff. They have those Punxsutawney Phils everywhere.
Oh, wait. The actual groundhog?
Yes,
The Phil? Like
not
the hog?
yes, the Phil is like in. He's like a big concrete statue, and they like paint him all different and like it's crazy.
Like you guys did in Kent. That
Kent.
rock. Like people come and
Kind of, yeah.
put like horrible
Yeah.
things on Phil. You go paint it over. Paint over it.
Oh, Phil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
it is a distinctive town name though, right? It's like Bezetta.
Yeah.
If Bezetta had something, after the pod blows up, Bezetta is gonna be like
But that is gonna be the new
Bezetta
place.
Jerry's
Yeah.
ice cream shop down the road.
Oh yeah. Bezetta Jerry's.
He ate here every day. He was here. He rode his bike down just thinking about podcasting.
There aren't
Talking
even,
to himself the whole time.
There aren't even restaurants near my house.
There's wait. What's it called?
The Lube?
It's like almost like it's almost like a fish and tackle store.
The
I
Bezetta Mall.
I guess that's not your road. Oh, the Bezetta Mall.
Bezetta Mall. You could get a
Yes.
piece of pizza at the Bezetta Mall, man.
Yeah, that was a fine
Actually, I think the
establishment.
Bezetta Mall's closed.
Yeah, I actually drove there last
Sadly.
time I was home, I think, or two
We
times.
should buy it and have the pod hat in there.
That would be cool.
You know?
Yeah, when we're older
Yeah.
and like have kids maybe and move back to Ohio and
Yeah.
hate ourselves.
Yes, exactly.
All right. That'll
Just
be-
hang out
that'll
on
keep
our
us
pontoon
alive.
boat 24/7.
Their wives will be like, "Hey, why don't you fucking get out of that mall? Leave us alone."
Do you and Jerry really go walk every morning at that wall? At that mall?
That would be
Yeah.
cool though. We could probably just get a bunch of our friends and we can all just smoke clover.
Mall walk.
Yeah. But yeah, you could buy drugs there, right? At the Bezetta Mall.
You
could
could buy
like,
drugs at the
Spice.
Bezetta Mall.
You'd be like, "Hey, give me the."
There was a
the
time you could buy
drugs."
spice. You could always buy pipes.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
could always buy any kind of paraphernalia you needed. And I heard through the grapevine that you could buy a little bit of herb there.
Oh, that's crazy. Back in the day, you could. It was so sketchy to get.
Yeah.
You have to go
They'll-
meet people at the fucking.
You want the herb? You want some herb,
Eye you up.
buddy?
Whips out the spice. No, not that. None of that. Thankfully, I was spared that fucking. I never was ever exposed or offered spice or K2. I think that was some sort of divine intervention there.
Yeah.
Because I think people would get fucked up off that. At least you'd hear like stories about like people not being able to like go outside during the day and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But and
Yeah,
it's never
it
sounded
was-
fun either. It's just
yeah.
like.
It's
A
just really
horrible-
intense, it seems.
And then there was what's that other crazy one? Salvia.
Salvia, yeah.
I might try that now. I hear it's completely unpleasant and disorienting.
Yeah.
That like your vision will like go like this, like upside down, like spinning.
What?
Just like pits of hell, yeah. Like way crazy and not fun.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those have you
Now
ever
that I'm
seen those
describing
like different like paintings like with different drugs? I don't remember who did it. It was like research back in the day or something, but they like had somebody paint
Like
different paintings or drawings or something on different like all the different drugs basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember salvia was like just like super like straight like like just all black lines, and they were all just like totally colored in, and like
Oh my goodness.
it was like
It's
yeah, it was kind of interesting.
horrible.
Yeah.
But I think it is just like a plant, you know, it grows up in like the high Central American or Southern American mountains or something like that. Another
Yeah.
crazy random thing to come out of South America. But I think ganja came out of like Afghanistan or something like that. Out of the Hindu Kush.
Sounds right.
Or the Indian subcontinent.
The Hindu Kush.
Yes. Yes. Or South Asia, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty wild, especially chocolate, coffee, and cocaine, because those are such game changers to like, you know, like alcohol's been around obviously forever, but that didn't like make us better at things, you know, as a whole, like coffee and like caffeine did,
Yeah.
and chocolate. I don't know about chocolate. Chocolate's just dope, but cocaine.
I do
And the cocaine's like now, but coffee especially, I think.
I do feel
really
like
changed the
coffee,
game,
yeah.
you know.
pretty much completely changed America.
We dumped that tea in the harbor, and we were like, fuck you guys.
Fuck
we got
y'all.
something
We got-
better, and we
we got that
did
good
something
shit.
crazier.
Yeah.
Coffee's way crazier than tea.
Nobody drinks
People used to go
tea
buck
here.
wild over tea. But now, just riding that dragon. Coffee. Espresso. Macchiatos.
Cortados.
Lattes.
Cappuccinos.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what a cappuccino is.
Macchiatos.
Or a macchiato. I know what a latte is.
A macchiato is just a tiny latte. Same with a cortado, I believe.
Tiny latte. So it's just like a little bit of coffee, a little bit of a little bit of steamed milk, and a little bit of actual foam.
Yeah. Like a shot with, you know, rather than like a lot of milk, it's like a little. Kind of like a cappuccino, but I don't know what the difference between like a macchiato and a cappuccino are. It's just like slightly different. Like maybe a macchiato has like more frothed milk and cappuccino's more or something. I don't know, but
It's probably the one, I'm guessing here. There's probably put an espresso shot in, and then just put the foam in, and then not the
that could be a macchiato.
the hot milk.
But what's a cortado?
That's completely out of my league. No idea.
Yeah.
Cortado?
I just live with the Americano, and I'm happy. I love the Americano.
Yeah.
Just opens it up,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it really does.
Like a small Americano, because I love espresso. So I like drinking the espresso, but just a little more water is just enough to just like open it up a little bit. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's so much more dense than like just drip coffee, you know?
It really is.
Like
It's got
it's
that-
more of like a milkshake, you know? Like it's got like a girth to it, like a good thickness to it.
In flavor, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the actual liquid, though. The liquid's still just like water, right? Hot water.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not saying it's like thick.
It's not actually like like
a milkshake.
thick ass milk.
That would be wild.
So we're gonna have a vocabulary hour now.
All right.
And,
these look hard. Wow, look at all these.
I'm just gonna ask you a couple words and see if you know what they mean.
Okay, all right. I think I looked at the words, but I didn't look at the definitions.
All right. So, Tom,
What's up? Hit me with it.
give me a definition for yearn.
Yearning.
To yearn.
I would say it's to long for something or someone in some sort of manner, maybe like
What kind of manner?
that's what I'm trying to get at. Yearning, maybe nostalgic, but I feel like there's probably a better way to describe it. Longing and nostalgia are kind of like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like kind of in the past, but I think maybe this one could be applied to the future. You can yearn for something in the future, right?
Yes.
Like
exactly.
you're yearning for the
Yes.
a
So it's
woman's
not
love or
necessarily
something.
nostalgia. It's
Right.
just
but it's like what you would like what you're doing for nostalgia without the necessary past tense-ness of it, Because is
No.
longing past tense? Nostalgia is definitely past tense, right?
yes.
You can't be nostalgic
Most
for
certainly.
the future, right?
It would
Unless you're
have
Dua
to be,
Lipa,
I would believe.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yearn. I think that's my best shot.
All right.
Hit me with it.
Desire strongly or persistently.
Okay.
So you had it. You had it with the first couple words you said, pretty much.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a desire,
Like a longing.
more of like like a fiery thing,
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd yearn for a lady,
Yes.
for some woman's love. What was it? Desire or deep desire?
Desire strongly.
Desires.
Or persistently.
Persistently. Huh. So yearning is.
Yearning, like,
You think
just-
yearning is like? Does it have to happen more than once? Like you'd have to it would cross your mind and then you'd forget about it
Persistence,
and then
yeah.
it'd happen again.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yearning, I feel like, would be like something you like have always dreamed about, and you do dream
Mm.
about, or
Yeah, something maybe not necessarily, just something deep.
yeah,
Deep
something you like really feel like if you're like, I don't know, if you're super into like helping people by being a doctor or something, like
Mm-hmm.
you might yearn to help people.
Yeah. Okay. I see. But if you're not a doctor yet, it's something can you yearn for something that you already have? Are you just continuously yearning? You ever not like?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like the year whatever.
Can you desire something that you have? I feel like I don't know. It's kind of a weird.
All right. Well, hit me with another one now.
All right, this one's a pretty good one. I'll hit you with it.
Okay.
Zealot.
Zealot.
What is a zealot?
I would say it's like a fanatic person, someone that like puts their whole being into something.
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much had it. A fervent and even militant proponent of something.
Okay.
Even militant.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah, that's
militant
extreme.
description. Yeah.
What is a xenophobia?
Xenophobia. Isn't that just like general just hatred of like some other tribe or something that you are not? Is it based on like it's like kind of like the umbrella of like racism and sexism and
Just
whatever have you.
Others. Yeah.
Is that close?
Yeah, a fear of foreigners or strangers.
Yeah. Zine.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Look up the base word of that, like the Latin word for that. For xenophobia.
Like
So it wouldn't necessarily like sexism wouldn't work, but like fear of the from the Latin word Word forming element. Okay, that's phobia. What's the... Oh, yeah. Hold on. Click the Merriam-Webster. Xenos, which can mean either stranger or guest.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Xenos.
Xenos, right there.
Nice.
And phobos,
Xenos.
meaning... Is it fight or flight?
Flight.
Flight or fear? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Phobos.
So fear of the stranger, though. True fear. Not just, like, distaste, right?
Yes.
Fear.
Okay, yes.
But that word phobia, I mean, people throw that around all the time with all kinds of words, you know, where it's not really. Like, I've never been, like, fearful of, like, you know, much of anyone. Or anything. I'm not scared of anything, man.
I'm not scared of
I'm not scared of shit.
Yes. Xeno.
I'm scared of dying in a car crash. What is that called? That's a good word to look up. Fear of dying in an automobile accident. Automobilophobia. That's probably my number one fear, because I just don't want to die. I'd rather die. I obviously want to die painfully, you know. I guess that's a fear, too.
Yeah.
I don't want to die in a car crash.